To be honest, the feeling of release, especially after I did 7 years, is a little scary, to be honest, because it's like, if your mind's in certain places, because where I was at with it was like, how real it is. Like all the plans I just was telling y'all about, now you have to do it. And here it is, it's showtime. There's no more waiting around, there's no help. It's little help, but like it's all on you. And it's showtime, and you gotta make it happen. So it's a little intimidating a little bit, but you gotta do it.
City of Philadelphia, much like most cities, has an issue with public safety. Public safety is not just police officers locking up people. There's a lot more than that. It's communities taking responsibility for the actions that are going on by its citizens, and people don't lose their citizenship just because they may have done something wrong. 90% of the people who actually transgress of any of society's mores are going to come back to society. So the question has been over and over again, how do we make that transition easier? And we took it as almost as a way of starting, that the way that you have to deal with it is that you have to respect people. You have to respect who they are, you have to respect the situation they come from, you have to respect everything about what they're doing in order to have a smooth transition back to the holistic and embracing society, one that is welcoming. And that's what will allow communities to really heal themselves.
I like to sleep, because if I sleep, it keeps you away from problems. Kept myself, basically, solid. I felt as though that if I was to do my time like that, it would keep me out of trouble. It took time for me to get out the room. If I stay away from everybody, then, my time will go by faster.
Are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. So, same thing. I get a nice pile of glue.
Being in the program just felt it was good about you just getting out, keep yourself busy, make time go by much faster for you. When you were painting, you do a lot of thinking, and by doing all those thinking, it just helps me was preparing me for when the time was come, what am I going to do? And a lot of time, that you just spend with your hand painting is good for the mind. Right. My family gets worried when they don't hear from me. They hear they think that, jail is so bad. It is bad, but
right.
they scared that, something is gonna really seriously happen to me and stuff. Right. So they get worried, they wanna hear from me.
I wish she go home and do the right thing. Make sure she don't come back in here.
Yes, definitely don't wanna never see her again.
This a learning experience, don't come back.
I wanna start a new beginning. So when I walk out, it's a new start. I just want to leave my past behind and start a new future. What I don't want is to be a nobody and look back and be like, I waste my life. No, I want to become somebody.
I will see you Monday,
I
right?
leave that Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Have a good one, sweetie.
You too. Enjoy the weather.
You ready?
Yep.
All I did while I was incarcerated was draw. It was just my way of keeping my sanity and keeping a focus. And through it all, I developed a alright little skill set. Never went to school, just pretty much taught myself. It's great to have a title in the streets and being a drug dealer. Like, if you're being realistic, that's not really something to be proud of or, be a part of. So, but as an artist, it's like 100 times more respectable and, make me feel good about myself that I do something and people appreciate it and things like that. It's just a 360 turnaround. It's something different. It's a beautiful environment. Creating, networking, making new friends and stuff. I can't picture me somewhere better as of right now. Art is my thing, and to come out of jail and try to get a job is not always easy, especially when you got a passion and a direction such as art. So it was the perfect thing for me. The Guild was a real beneficial thing for that kind of situation. Having a job immediately was excellent because it just got you into the motion of society, and the halfway house is rough. It's real rough.
Where you come from, Mr. Craig?
Work.
No, you don't look dirty at all.
I mean,
You don't look like you touched nothing.
I'm saying, I gotta change the clothes. There's no programs to better yourself. They call it a correctional facility, but there's no correcting. And then me, doing art was how I corrected myself.
This is kind of the stuff that happens when you just start drawing. Jesse didn't set out to do this, but when you spend time with this, when you think of this idea of what is it that these can say and how does it connect to you, this stuff kind of starts to happen. It's like your voice is held down inside and then it's going to the world outside where you can be heard again and all that.
See, Carrie, stuff like this. That line perfect. It don't even paint.
I'm trying to fix it.
You trying to fix it?
Yeah.
No, it's looking good though. It's looking real good. And you holding it perfect too.
For the paintbrush?
Yeah.
Keep that.
Yeah.
This is like a little family, man, that we done got a little bond together. And we help each other. I might come in one day, no money, something low. He might got some chips or a hug for me. And I might come in the next day, he got a lemon pie and some Swiss rolls, because I'm vicious snack boy, so. We all help each other out, man. We help each other out.
He got all the snacks at all times. Any share him, he brings you snacks.
We help each other out, man.
And I appreciate that.
To the best of the ability. And I like coming here. I like coming to work. It's like I feel like I'm accomplishing something every day when I get up and come to work. You know what I mean? My kids see me leave out the house. Dad, where you going? I'm going to work. You know what I mean? Hello, Corey. Put these socks on. Me being here is a big help to the whole family, you know what I mean? Because I ain't had nobody to really sit down and do that with me, so I feel as though I got to do that because I want to see them do better than what I did coming through life. I had took my son to his little interview at Franklin Learning Center, and he had a couple little questions to answer. And that's what touched me a little bit because it said on one of the questions, if you admire someone or whatever, who would it be and why? And he wrote on the paper, me, and explained why. Like, looked at it and read it, and I was like, why? So that let me know that as long as they see me on the right track and doing what I need to do, that'll keep them focused and motivated and want to get their grades, keep their grades good and all that stuff. A lot of different things that I want to do in life, I can't do due to the felony. Like, I would like to cook or be a sous chef or something. But I can get the certificate, but the places that I would like to be in to do that type of work won't accept me. It stops a lot of things. I ain't saying you can't get no job with it, but a good paying job, you're not gonna be working in there. Not unless you know somebody or something. Like once you get locked up and they release you and let you out, it's like you starting all over, man. A lot of people give up when they don't got no support from nowhere. You know what I mean? So that was like a good support. As far as us on the Guild side.
But they're still like $3.99 a pound. Sometimes they're cheaper.
Oh.
You know?
Lamb chops.
Oh, lamb chops are way expensive.
Yeah.
I don't buy those.
Hello, yes, this is City View with your order.
Okay, you're outside?
Yes, I am. It's always one of the things we worry about is when a delivery driver is just getting robbed. And, it's sad to say, that it happened to me. When I never thought that it would happen to me, but it actually did. I went through something, for a minute because, I understand it because this is actually what I had got incarcerated for when I was at such a young age, at 17 years old. That's what I got locked up for. So it was a funny feeling like, the robber getting robbed. I actually found out, who these guys were, where they be at, where they be around. And it being with the information and knowing all that, I still didn't react. So, I feel like, that was a stepping stone for me. And I still feel good about my decision. I feel good about, just being a little more responsible and putting my life first and putting my kids and my family life before mine. All right, man. So look, it's a mural that I did up here. It's called Family Interrupted. It's right here on the wall. I actually got my whole family on there, my wife, my kids, and everything. It meant a lot to me when I did it, because it shared a lot of my experiences. This is when I was doing my time, when I was incarcerated. If you move over a little bit up here to the corner over there, you see my wife. You see both of my kids, my daughter and my son. But my son was Zamir, who passed away, and they got all the dedications right here, everybody, and at the end, it's dedicated to Zamir Smith.
This is a big message, every time I ride by there, I'm gonna be looking at this. Cause any other mural I see of yours, I'm always riding by like, hey, my man did that, his name on that wall, his name ain't on that wall for something bad, a RIP is on the wall to spread the message.
If I got a message that I want to share, what better way to share it but through art? You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of juveniles, a lot of YVR peoples, a lot of younger people that come through this program just looking for an out, just looking for some type of stability, just looking for some type of companionship, or looking for somebody, to be close to them, to give them some type of advice to guide them through life. You know what I'm saying? And I love to be in that type of position, that guy that just be around through the summertime. We're doing these murals that just offer any type of advice I can give to somebody that's struggling to try to make it through this cruel world, man. Because it can be very cruel to the person that's have a criminal record. It's very cruel to, it's very hard, it's very challenging for that person. So, if I could offer any type of advice or give anybody any type of path to get to where they need to get to, and if Mural Arts is gonna make that happen for me, I'm always on board.
And once I started the Guild program, it got me back into society, because a lot of times I was get arrested and come home, and I ain't got nowhere to look. So it gave me an opportunity to come home and get back on my feet and keep moving. Through the Mural Arts, I got a ShopRite job. I've been working since I've been home. I just landed another job today, and I'm gonna do both of them. And I just want to thank everybody in the Mural Arts, for giving me an opportunity to show that regardless of how old you get, you can change. And I'm just going to keep doing what I need to do to better my life.